Webinar on the mobile app. So my name is Orpheus. I will be your presenter for today. So I'm from the product research and development team of Upstox. So on the right, you will have an option during the live webinar. On the right, there's a chat option. So if you have any questions, so you can just post that into the chat section, and we will be like answering you during the session, and most of the questions will be answered by the end as well. So currently the screen you're viewing is the login page of Upstox. So if you can see, this is the sign in page. So this is a sign in page. So in this page, you can see the username and password. So this is our Android mobile app. So for getting this application, you just have to go into the Play Store. In the Play Store, you just have to type Upstox Pro, and you will get the result of Upstox. So you just click on that, click on the install button, and it will start installing. So the requirement is for getting this application, you should be using Android version 4.1 and above. So if it is like below 4.1, then it won't support. So in this application, we will be covering basically the walkthrough, how to use this application for trading, what all orders are there, how to place an order, what all complex orders do we support. Then there is one feature that we are introducing newly, that is price alert. Price alert is a feature where you can set an alert, and when that particular price reaches, it will give you a notification wherein you can also add your notes to it, that if you want to write a special note that what you want to do once that particular alert is triggered. So that is the price alert feature. It is developed. We are still testing that, so we have not released that yet. So probably in the next 1 week we'll be releasing price alert. So once that is perfectly tested. So on the screen, if you're a new user, you can see there is an open an account link. So if you wish to open an account online, you can click on this link, and just this will redirect you to the web browser, and from that web browser you can just open an account with Upstox. And once you get this, once you open the account, you get the login credentials. You can log in into this application after downloading. So I'll just go through the download process. So I'll just input my ID in here. So it will ask me to enter a password. I'll just enter it again. So I click on the sign in button. It will sign me in. So this is a login process. So once you come on, once you log in, it will take you to the two-factor verification. So two-factor verification is basically to maintain a little higher level of security. So we have simplified this process. So in this, you have to just enter the year of birth. So in this case, I will enter my year of birth. So this is just a dummy thing. So once you log in for the first time, this is the page where it will take you. So this is the watch list screen, if you can view. So by default, watch list screen is created. The name of the watch list is favorites. So favorites is created by default. So I'll just show you the navigation drawer first. So you just need to click on this hamburger on the left top. So this is basically the menu bar, wherein you'll be seeing what all options we have provided you for trading into Upstox. So first is watch list. So once I click on that, there's a drop down that opens. It shows me I have created one watch list. The name of the watch list is favorites. So this is where you will be adding the stocks. So like I normally trade on 10 stocks. I just want to watch those 10 stocks. So you can create a watch list first. So this is the watch list that I've created. You have to add stocks into this particular watch list, and they will stay till the time you don't remove it. So that is how the watch list works. So before that, let's learn to create a watch list. So you need to click on new watch list. So I'll write hot stocks on the done button. And this is the new watch list that has been created, which says hot stocks. I can also view it here. If you want to edit it by any chance, you click on this, you edit the name, uh, hot stocks, or if you wish to delete this particular watch list, you click on the delete button and that's get deleted. You click on this button and that gets saved. So this is how you create a watch list and delete one particular watch list. Now these are the headers that you're able to see, Sensex and Nifty. So currently the value you'll be able to see is like completely different. The only reason is like today the market is not on. So we are using the test market feeds. So basically this particular market is where the developers can test whatever they have created. So that's a test market that we are currently operating. That's the reason you might be seeing uh, very different figures compared to the real actual ones. But if you open an application into a real market, at that time it will work fine. So this is the UAT environment that we are currently showing you how it works. So we can show you the order placements as well. So as of now, you can see this is Sensex, this is Nifty, these are the index. So this is something showing some crazy numbers like 1400. This is not a real one. So this is just because of the UAT. So on the top it says that you, in the center it shows that you have not added any scripts. So I want to add some of my favorite scripts into the watch list. So how can I do it? So there is a plus button at the top. You just need to click on that. So this is the search bar. Use a search bar same as in like you use a normal Google search. So if I want to search some of the best scripts like ICICI Bank, so I'll just type ICICI Bank, and this shows it starts showing me all those results. So I see ICICI Bank for NSE, I see ICICI Bank for BSE. If I want to open that particular script, I can click on the script name here itself. If I want to add this particular script in my watch list, I click on the add button and that gets added. If you want to remove it here itself, like by mistake, instead of clicking this particular script, I just clicked on this. So this was not the script that I wanted to select. So I can just click on the remove and it gets removed. And as I typed ICICI Bank here, it started giving me all the results of ICICI Bank. So by default, we give the priority to equity scripts. So that's the reason you're able to see NSE and BSE. If you're able to see futures, so this is the future script. Then this is something on an options. So if I do it, you can see all the option scripts over here. So with this search, we can also add a futures and option scripts as well. So how can I do it? So if I want to add a future of ICICI Bank, I just want to see a future of ICICI Bank. You just have to write future, and it will okay future, and it will only show you the future scripts. If I want to see any of the scripts of options, so I'll write ICICI call and say like call of 150. The strike price is 150. So it will start showing me all the options, I mean the call options for that particular strike price of 150. So you can see a September 150 call, October 150 call, November 150 call. So these are the active contracts that are available from the exchange. So even those you can add. So as of now, I'll just show you how the scripts have been added. So this is ICICI Bank for NSE. So this is a spark line which shows you a brief overview how the particular stock has performed. So this is UAT. The price might not match with the live feeds because this is a test environment that we are showing you currently. So this is the LTP, last traded price, and this is the absolute change what has happened. With I'll just show you how to add a Nifty because that is a widely traded stock. So Nifty and Bank Nifty I'll be showing you. So if I want to add any of the Bank Nifty scripts, I just have to use few of the keywords like Bank Nifty future. If I just type FUT, then it is fine. So I'll just click on this. Then again I need to add an option of Nifty, say Nifty call option of say 8,900. So this shows me the call option of 8,900. So I'll just click on this, it gets added. I also want a put option, so I'll use a keyword as put, and it will start showing me the put option as well. So I just clicked on this. So these are the scripts that I have added as of now. So I can see all the scripts over here. Now, by any chance, if you feel that I want to rearrange my particular watch list, so what I'll do is like you just long press this particular screen and this gets turned into editable screen. These are the three lines. You just have to click on that and you need to drag and drop. That's how you rearrange it. If you want to bring ICIC at the bottom, you just bring that and just drop it. If I want to delete any of the scripts, say like I want to delete all the scripts, you can select this. But if I want to select one particular script, then this is the second way of deleting. You can just select that particular script and click on the delete icon, and you come to a real screen from the edit mode, and that script is like disappeared. So this is how you add a script. This is how you use a universal search with Upstox. And this is basically the watch list that I have added as of now. So let's see how a script detail view looks. So once I click on Bank Nifty, so this is my detail view. So my detail view has two sections. One is overview and the other one is these are my charts. So this is the chart that I'm able to see. We'll go in detail with this as well. So this is the candle chart that I have currently have. These are the intervals. So these are the intraday intervals that I have. This is the chart types, what kind of a charts and I can apply. Then then this is more information like of that particular script. So what was the open, high, low, and close? Then the circuit limits if you wish to see. We have also have if it's a equity script, you'll also able to see the 52-week high and low. This is the volume that you're able to see. This is average traded price at the market. Then we also have a spot price. Spot price is something of the render line. So where is the Bank Nifty index currently quoting at? So this will also show a wrong figure because we are currently in the test market. So in the real market, this will show you the live figure. Then this is the total buy quantity and total sell quantity of market depth. So this is the market depth section. So market depth is basically the best five. It is also called as snap quote or level 5. So this is where you will be able to see where is the buyer and a seller is currently what price they are quoting. So currently I can see only one bid for Bank Nifty, that is for one lot, which is of 40 at this particular price. So this is the script detail view that you will be able to see. Now this is I'll be just showing you the charts in landscape mode. So just a second. So I'll just you just need to rotate your device in such a way that I'll just rotate it for you. So I have rotated my device. So that's the reason I'm be able to see the entire view of charts. So I have a data for intraday intervals up to last 30 days. So for the last 30 days, you can view this particular data. So if you can see, I have just turned my screen to a landscape mode, and that's the reason I'm able to see more options. In the previous screen, you were able to see only the minutes and the chart types, but now I can see rest of the other options as well. So I'll just tell you what are the rest of the options. So this is a crosshair. So crosshair is like, okay, just a second. So this is currently we are using on emulator. So this is my crosshair. So crosshair is basically if I keep moving, currently I have open ICICI Bank. So if I keep moving, you can see the OHLCs on the top. left just below ICICI Bank. It keeps on moving as per the candle, so that gives you a perfect view where that candle is quoting. So if you want to see any historical candle, the open, high, low, close of that particular candle, then you can just place your crosshair on that, and it will show you the exact OHLC of that particular candle. Then we have intraday intervals as well as the historical intervals. So if you want to apply any studies on an historical intervals like day or 1 week or 1 month, even that is possible. You can just select on that, and then that gets applicable. Then these are the candles, the chart types that are available. So if I click on line, then it gets converted into line. Most of the people they use Hekinashi. So Hekinashi is one. Hekinashi is one most of the important chart types that is used by multiple people. So even that will be available as well. Then the main important thing in terms of technical studies is your indicators. So these are the indicators that we have currently added into Upstox. So as for the current release version, you'll be able to see all the technical studies up to stochastics. So till stochastics we had, but we have added two more indicators as of now. One is super trend indicator and the other one is pivot points. Pivot points is nothing but the support and resistance lines which are plotted on the chart. So pivot will show you the midpoint as well as the support and resistance lines will be plotted. So if I want to plot something as a super trend, so I'll just click on this, and this will give me the pop-up which shows that if I want to change any of the parameters, if I want to change any of the colors, I can just do it and click on the create button, and my super trend indicator is plotted. If I want to add pivot points, I will just click on this, and that particular pivot point is added. So I'll just click on this, and these are the lines. If you can see, these are the lines, those are plotted. Most of the other, we are currently use all the widely used indicators such as Bollinger Bands. uh, then we have MACD. So MACD is something that gets added at the bottom of the chart because those have those doesn't have a direct relation with price, so that's the reason they have been created below our chart. So uh, this is the MACD we have. Then if I want to remove this indicators, you can either click on the clear all button. So you can just click on the clear all button and this particular indicators will be removed. Then we also have moving averages. This is like widely used by most of them. This is like a simple moving average or an exponential moving average. So when you click on the moving average, there is a type called as simple exponential. So most of the people will get confused from where I can apply exponential moving average or a simple moving average. So you just have to select moving average, and in that you'll get an option to select or apply whatever indicators you want. So if I want to apply exponential, I can just click on exponential, click on create, and my exponential indicator gets added. So this is how you apply indicators your studies in Upstox. So if I want to apply something called as RSI as well, so I have an RSI indicator as well. So all these indicators are available for your technical studies. You can use them and you can just take your trading decisions based on that. We have also added something called as drawing tools. So these are the drawing tools. So most of the people, they want to use a trend line. So I'll just show you how to use a trend line. So I have selected trend line over there. So I'll just go, and with the help of a crosshair, you just click first. So it will just take the start point of that particular trend line. Then you can just place it wherever you want, and you just drop it again. So this is one trend line that I have added. If you want to delete it, you can just click on it once and then click on this. This is moving average I have just removed. So this is how you can use a horizontal line as well. You just click on that and the horizontal line gets plotted. So this is a horizontal line that got plotted. If you want a vertical line, you'll see this is a vertical line that I've just plotted by clicking on that. So this is how you use the study lines as well. So this is about our technical studies that we have incorporated in Upstox. So any kind of a suggestions, any kind of indicators if you want in Upstox, you can just let us know. We'll be adding that. Currently, we have started our approach by adding all the widely used indicators on which we normally got a feedback on. So this is about the charting that we have. So I'll just come back. So I'll just rotate my screen. So I'll just rotate my screen. So I've just come back to this. So I was taking the example of Bank Nifty. So this is Bank Nifty. So you can see I had applied the indicator for ICICI Bank, and when I came in here, RSI is still applied. So even that we are currently storing it. So even if you apply any indicators of on any of the charts, it will get applicable to the other scripts as well. So you don't miss out on your favorite indicators. You don't need to add them again. So I'll just go on the order entry as of now. So currently I can see there is no liquidity into Bank Nifty. So I'll just go on to Bank Nifty script. So I'll also see whether there is liquidity or not. So I'm going to buy one script of Bank Nifty. That's one lot. So by default, if you see, if I when I clicked on this buy button, automatically my quantity got filled with 40. So that's a lot size. So when you're trading futures and options, it is important to know what the lot size is. So whenever you'll be trading on any of the futures and options scripts, automatically we fill you this particular field will be filled with the lot size. So if it's Nifty, then that would have been 75. This is Bank Nifty, so this has been filled with 40. Then there we have something called as complexity. So complexity, that is basically the complex orders that we are having. So these are the simple orders such as a limit or a market or a stop loss orders, and these are completely intraday and delivery orders. But there are complex orders. If I click on this, you'll be able to see CO, OCO, and AMO. So CO is nothing but a cover order. So cover order, and one cancels the other, which is the OCO. This orders are dependent orders, and they provide you extra leverage compared to the normal intraday orders. So we'll learn about that as well. So before that, I'll just go on the simple and just show you how it works. So when I click on simple, I see this kind of an order type, such as a market limit or stop loss limit or a stop loss market order. So if you might be using any of the applications, you might be knowing how to use a limit or a stop loss order. So as of now, I'll just select market, and automatically my orders will go into market. And then we have simplified the positions over here. So basically we have two kind of product types. One is intraday, and the other one is delivery. So intraday orders are like where we will be providing you a certain margin, so we won't be blocking the entire amount, but these are purely intraday orders. So till the time this order is in intraday, this orders will be squared off at the end of the day, just like 15 minutes before the trading session gets over, because we have provided you certain margin and only certain amount is blocked at your end. So but if you wish to carry forward this position for the next particular trading day, you just have to select this order as delivery. By any chance, you happen to place this order into intraday, and at a later stage you feel that you need to carry forward this position for the next day, then you can also convert that position for the next day. So we'll get back to that option later in this session. So now I'm just going on to place this particular order. So once I click on the buy button, you'll be seeing that whatever the confirm page, this will show me what all fields I had selected, and I'll just click on the buy button. Once I click on the buy button, uh, you can see it brings me to the order book. So as of now, my order has got rejected due to some reason. So how can I know that what is the reason for which it has got rejected? So these are the details. These is many orders I have placed into my order book. So this is the latest order. It will always come at the top. I'll just click on it once, and you can see this drop down arrow. It has just turned to pointing towards the top. So these are the three tabs that are shown into this card. So these are the some details, important details that user needs to know when he places an order. But if you check over here, we have something called a trade trail. So trade trail, it shows you the particular order. So I guess this is the internal rejection that we have got. Uh, so that's the reason the orders are not going currently. But if you check, this was the previous order that I placed in Bank Nifty, and this went through, and you can see that was completed. And if I tap on this particular order, you'll be able to see that traded quantity is 40. There is no pending quantity. Whatever order type I have selected, trigger price, and the average price at what it got traded actually, you'll be able to see that price as well. Then if I want to check how my trade trail will then look, so this is how your trade trade would look. So this shows like limit order, then this got filled and this got completed at this particular price. So this is the order book. So whenever you are going to place any particular order, it will bring you to this particular order book. This is the same order book that you refer into other applications, so we have simplified in such a way that we want to show all the fields that are available. So that's the reason we are using a system of cards. So you just click on this cards will open. By any chance, if you feel that you might have got a rejection because of the circuit levels or anything, you want to place this order again, so you don't have to go again into the watch list, select on the script, come on the script detail view, then you have to place it again. No, so we have just simplified it more better. So we have added a retry button for every rejected order. So if you can select, if you can see in the complete order, you won't be able to see any rejected orders. You won't be able to see any retry button. But when you go to a rejected order, it will show you retry button. So you just click on the retry button, and this particular thing open up again the way you inputted that. So if I want to like input like some price, like say 1900, and I click on the buy button. So it has again rejected my order due to the same reason, I guess. Yeah, due to the same reason. But the only thing that you had to do, like you just clicked on the retry button, and it actually filled in with the same things that you had inputted. So it saved you a lot of time. So this is one of the important things that we have added a retry button. So this will definitely save your time if there's a valid rejection that has been happened, and you feel that whether the quantity you need to, if there's a rejection because of the margin, like the margin was less, and you can just lower down the quantity, and then you can place it again. So that is going to save your time compared to rest of the applications. So if you can see, these are the all statuses that you are able to see currently. But we have also bifurcated that if you have any open orders, if you just want to see those open orders, so you can click on the open option. So currently I don't have any open orders, so that's a reason I am not able to see any of the orders. But I have a lot of closed orders which are rejected and completed orders, so that's the reason I'm able to see this. So this is basically a kind of filtering that we have done just to just for the user to know that if there are like too many orders, if there are like too many orders and he's not able to get through that particular order, he can just click on the open, and on the open he'll only be able to see the trigger pending and open orders, which he can modify if he wishes to. So we also have added a filter button if in case if you're not able to search for any of the scripts. So say I had a Reliance, so I just wanted to see that Reliance script. So this you can use as a filter button. You can just type Reliance in this, and as I typed this, I got to I got the results of Reliance. So I'll just remove this for now. So this is the order history. So order history can be opened from here as well. So this is the navigation drawer, the hamburger sign. So order history can be opened from this menu direct as well. But what we have, the kind of behavior we have given is like once you enter any of the orders from order entry, it should bring you to the order books to show you the status or that what has happened with that particular order. So let us go back to Bank Nifty for knowing what the complex orders are. So So the complex orders is something that you'll be able to see it over here. So CO is nothing but a cover order. What happens with the cover order is we will be providing you some extra leverage. So how this works? So I want to place a buy cover order. So you are seeing something called as a trigger price. So trigger price is nothing but a sell order with a stop loss. So based on that, we provide you a certain range. So your selling order will be somewhere between this range. So I'll be inputting a range like 18,900. So what this will do is, like, when I place this order, your first leg will get bought at the current market price, and there will be a particular selling stop loss which will be set at 18,900. So this is how the order has been set, and I think currently there is an adapter issue. That's the reason. I'll just try whether this works or not. Okay, let's see if I can re-log in and check. So I'll just try to re-log in. Okay, so there is some issue with the test market. That's the reason my all orders are getting rejected. But how you'll be able to see these orders, like, this is the market order that you're currently viewing. So this order gets placed, and there is a selling order, and there is a selling order. That is how it will show you as trigger pending over here when the normal cover order is actually in pending. You can modify that cover order as per your convenience. And when if that particular stop loss comes below, if that stop loss comes below, and if it hits that particular trigger pending, then your order gets triggered. So normally what happens in a cover order is, like, you're placing a buy order with a stop loss on the lower side, where you're securing your position in such a way that if it goes below by any chance, your stop loss will get triggered, and that particular the loss that you're going to incur will be up to a certain limit. And because because at the time of placing the first leg, you're telling us at what price you're placing the stop loss, so we are going to know we are going to know that at what price the stop loss is, so we are going to only block that amount of margin. So that's the reason even we are assured that how much risk you are putting into that particular order. So that's the reason we are going to block a certain less amount of margin compared to the normal intraday margin that we are going to block. So that is how a cover order actually works. But what happens with the cover order is, like, you're only able to place a selling stop loss, or like just a stop loss. But there is also one advanced order which is known as OCO. One cancels the other. So we have that particular order. Okay, so I'll just go on Bank Nifty. So what happens with that particular order is, like, you can also place a target as well. So I'll show you what kind of an order that is. This is more advanced than a CO. So in this, there are like three legs. So one is your entry price, which is this price. Then this is your square off, which is nothing but your target. And this is your stop loss. So assume, I'll just take an example to make you understand. If you want to buy something at 19,000, okay, you want to place a target 50 points up. So you're not going to input the exact price, but you just need to input the difference from the particular buying price. So I'll be inputting 50 over here. So this actually means at 19,050, I'm placing my target at, and I want to place my stop loss like 10 points behind. So like 18,990, that is where I want to place my particular stop loss. So what happens with this kind of an order is, like, once you place this order, your order will go into the exchange. It will wait for your first leg, which is your entry price, to get triggered first. So once this particular thing gets triggered, then you will be able to see both the other legs, which is your target and a stop loss. So what this does is, like, once your first leg gets triggered at 19,000, your target price and stop loss comes into existence, and you'll be able to see your target at 19,050 and a stop loss at 18,990. Now, by any chance, if your stop loss hits first, it is going to cancel your target order, and if your target meets first, then it is going to cancel your stop loss order. So this is how an OCO works. That's the reason it is called as one cancels the other. So if you're going to use if you want, if you're an intraday player and if you wish to use OCO by any chance, then this is how you're going to place it. So this could be very profitable in a sense, like if you want to place a buy order and at that time you want to place a stop loss and a target as well. So this is how you are going to use this particular OCO. Now there is one more addition with OCO, which is known as a trailing tick. So in a regular order, you are not trailing tick is not applied by default. But if you wish to place a trailing tick, then this is something that we have. So currently, if you're seeing, this is grayed out, so the color is not white actually. So because this is not yet selected. So if you just click on this particular uh, checkbox, so you'll be see 20 has been selected now, which is actually modifiable. So I can just modify this. So what does 20 mean? So a stock like Reliance or a stock like Bank Nifty, normally this is related nothing with but it has something to do with the tick size. So tick size is a multiple in which a price moves up or down. So normally 0.05 is the tick size that we have for most of the scripts. This is from the exchange. So one tick is equal to 0.05. That means 20 ticks is equal to 1 rupee. That's the reason by default we accept 20 ticks over here. So that means 20 into 0.05, that comes to 1 rupee. So if I am placing this order by selecting 20 over here, so what it is going to do is, once the order is placed into the exchange, your order will go, and your once your buy price gets executed, I mean the first leg gets executed, your trailing tick will be activated. Now how your trailing tick will be activated? Trailing tick has a direct relation with your stop loss. What happens is, once you input 20 as a tick, that means rupee 1, when your particular LTP will move from 19,000 to 19,001, your stop loss, which was set at 18,990, will jump 1 rupee ahead. So as your LTP starts moving ahead by a rupee, your trailing stop will start moving ahead by a rupee. Now, what benefit are you going to get? By any chance, if you assume that you have reached a level of say 19,045, and now your target was at 9,050, and from that range, if the market starts bouncing back, so as we have applied a trailing tick, so as per it started moving from 1 rupee ahead, so now the new trailing stop on your new stop loss is at 19,035. Okay, so once it starts shooting back from 19,045 to 19,035, at 19,035 your order will get triggered because your new stop loss is 19,035. So this is how you actually use a trailing stop loss. So when your LTP moves ahead, your trailing stop loss will move ahead with that. But when your LTP starts moving backwards, it is not going to move backward. It will stand then and there itself. So that is how you actually use a trailing stop loss. But trailing stop loss is a concept which everybody needs to know perfectly. So try to go through this particular video again and again, and so that you know how to use this particular trailing stop loss. If you are confused with trailing stop loss, if you don't want to use it, just don't tick this particular field. So if you're not ticking this, trailing tick won't get activated. So this is how you place an OCO. Now, whenever you place an OCO, it is important to know that whatever positions that you place, whatever orders that you place, it will be seen over here. So I have one Bank Nifty. So I'll just come to this back again. So I'll just try to place one OCO. So just let me place one from my admin terminal. So this is the one that I placed, the OCO I placed from my admin terminal because due to UAT. So I'll just try to trade this OCO. So I'll just try to modify this and desired 1032. So okay, so I'll do it from my admin terminal as of now. Okay. So in this, I'll just try to trade my first leg. Currently, you're able to see my first leg as 19,000. So I have traded my first leg. If you can see, I have just put a price ahead of the current market price. So I placed the price at 19,024. The current market price was at 19,023. So that's the reason it got triggered. And when my first leg got triggered, you can see two other legs are open now. So this is my target and this is my stop loss. So if I want to see my stop loss, this is where I have placed my stop loss. That is a 19,024. Sorry, 19,014. This is the trigger price. This is a stop loss per order, and this is my target, which is at 19,074. So this is how you are going to see your particular trigger price and your target. So you click on the modify button. If you wish to modify this particular thing, you click on the modify button and you can modify your price whatever you wish to. Even the same thing happens with the target. So you click on the modify button and you can modify this particular thing. So once this gets modified, you will see the new price over here. As of now, I'm not modifying, but I'll show you what happens with OCO is these are purely intraday orders, OCO and a CO. So you cannot convert this order for the next particular day. So these orders are going to either hit your target or a stop loss, or they might be not hitting any of those, so they might stay for a longer duration. But there is a rule that all intraday orders we square off at 315. So once you reach up to that particular time, the orders will get squared off because these are purely intraday orders. But by any chance you feel that you want to exit this orders, you don't want to, now it's like 2:30 and I feel that no, now the rate is not coming, I'm just going to go out or something. By any chance you wish to close these orders. So for closing these orders, you have to open any one of the order and you have to click on exits OCO. So once you click on exit OCO, this will ask for your confirmation and this order gets submitted then and there itself. So if you can see, I have just exited my order. So one got cancelled and the other one got traded. So this is what the exact word OCO means. One cancels the other. So one got triggered and the other got what executed. So this is how you see a OCO. I'll just try to place one normal order for you so I can show you. I'll show you how to modify that order as well. And in an OCO and a CO, once the first leg gets traded, you cannot cancel that order because there is a high dependency on the other leg. So that's the reason when you place an OCO and if the first leg gets triggered by any chance, you won't be able to cancel that order because already a position has been created, and by any chance you need to square off that particular order, so you won't be able to cancel that order. So compared to an OCO, if you check this particular order, you'll be seeing a cancel button over here because this is a normal simple order. But in an OCO we saw an exit CO option and not a cancel button. So this is the difference between an OCO and a normal intraday order. So if I click on this normal intraday order, I can just click on the modify button. I can modify the quantity, I can modify the price. If I want to just send the order into market, I can just click on this and that particular order will go into the market. So as of now there's no liquidity, I guess, so that's the reason the order is not going. So even if you make any modification, your trade trail will show that your order will go, I mean your order type was modified from limit to market. If I make any changes to the order, I'll be able to see that as well. So I click on modify. So I'll just input as 25 over here. I'll input 1025. I modified it. So it is partially filled. So this is, I have price modified to 1025. And if you can see, this order has gone partially filled. So partially filled meaning the quantity is 80. So I have placed an order for two lots, and at the other side there are only one lot that was available for sale. That's the reason this particular section will show you that 40 has got traded and 40 are still in pending. So by any chance, if there is a liquidity that is happening from the other side, then that will get executed as well. So I'll just modify the order type to like 40 here. So the price I'll input as 40. So I guess it should get traded because liquid is at 30. Okay, so this has got completely traded. So you can see, I placed an order, I modified the order to market, but there was no liquidity. So then I modified the price to a certain page after liquidity was there. So my order got partially filled. Then I modified it again it to a higher thing. Then there was again a liquidity, so my order got traded. And this shows my order was completed for 80 at a average price of 19,025. So this is how a trade trail is going to help you. If you make any modifications, if you want to know any summary of that particular order, this is going to help you. So whenever, if there's a rejection reason you want to check, or if what has happened to that particular, if you want to check that as well, always come to this order, always open an order to, a trade trail, and this is going to help you in a much better way. So this is one feature that you can definitely use when you're using the Android application. Now let's come to the positions. This is something with the orders that we did as of now, all the modification, everything. But I want to see that what are the positions, if is there any position open at our end. So what I can do is like, I can just open this, and there is there's an option called as position logs. So you click on position logs. This is the positions that I have currently. So this particular position log is divided into two, which shows you positions, and the other one is holdings. So holdings is nothing but the demat holdings if I have any. So any stocks that I had brought previously, and any stocks that I had bought like a month back or like 3-4 days back in equities, which are actually maintained in your demat account. So those stocks are actually shown under holdings. We normally show in holdings. But if there are any futures and options positions, or if there are any intraday positions, you'll be able to see that under positions. So if you can see, the current position that I have is for Bank Nifty futures, and that is for intraday. Then the second position I had basically, that was for OCO. Net quantity will show you whether the position is still open or not. If I see for OCO, it shows me that the quantity is 0. That means I don't have any position, and I have incurred a loss of 880 rupees. So M2M, that stands for mark to market. So that's whether you have done a profit or a loss. And this thing shows you I have done a loss of 37,000 into this particular position. So this is how you'll be able to see. But this is not all. I mean, you always want to see more details about a position. So you tap on this particular position the way we did for order history, and this will again open you a certain card. So this is the card that we have. So this card will show you more information about that particular script. So like CF stands for carry forward quantity. So any quantity you had bought like a day back, and that quantity is shown under this. If I buy something today, so it is going to show under this. If I sell something today, it will show under this. This is my last traded price. This is my average buy price. This is my average sell price, and the value as per the quantity that we have. So this is the important information that you need to know about a particular positions. So as of now, I have two buttons available over here because I have certain net quantity. If I didn't have any net quantity, it wouldn't have shown this particular buttons. So previously I just told you I have a simple intraday order, and if I'm making any losses or by any chance I feel that I want to carry for this position for the next particular day, so how I'm going to do it? So that is where you're going to use position conversion. So I'll click on position conversion. This is going to ask me how much quantity I want to input. So by any chance, if you input a wrong quantity, say like this should be in a multiple of 40 because the lot size is 40. So I input 30. So it is going to tell me here itself that the lot size is 40. It should be in a multiples of 40. And you will see that this button is not clickable till the time you enter the right one. So I'll just input 40 over here, and you can see this particular button is has changed its color and it is operational. So I'll just click on this and this is going to convert 40. So this is intraday and this is delivery. I have converted 40 to intra delivery. So this is a separate entry that you're able to see. And your 120 has now become 80 over here. By any chance, if you wish to square off any particular order, you have to click on square off button. So you have two options of square off. So you can input, you can change the quantity as well. So you want to do a partial square off. So you can just input that particular quantity. Then we have given two options that you want to square off at that particular rate, market rate. So you just keep this as market and this will show you the bid price. And if you want to input your, that means you want to give your target over here, you can just select limit and just input your price. So like 19074 and you click on the done button and it will say that, are you sure you want to square off their positions? I will say yes. And now it has sent my particular order. So if I can just go into the order history and I can check that, okay, so my order got rejected due to a reason. Okay, so there's a reason to it, that's the reason it got rejected. So this is how you can square off, you can place a square off order from this particular thing. So this is how you can use the position log. So as of now, I had squared off my position from my admin terminal. So for delivery, I have squared off and I also got a notification. So this is the notification I got. If that application is minimized by any chance, so this is how you'll be able to see the notifications as well. So this is the notification I'm able to see, and I have just added some of the holdings from my terminal. So these are the holdings. This is how you see the holdings. So I have Infosys, I have ICICI Bank, I have ITC, I have Reliance. So this shows you the value of the holdings. So value meaning LTP into quantity, that will be your value. So this is the value behind each script. So if I want to sell any of the scripts, so I'll just click on the sell button and this will take me to the order entry and I can just place a sell order here itself. So one important thing into this is like placing an order. I'll just want to show something about an AMO. AMO stands for aftermarket order. This is important for those users who normally place off market orders. Like we have AMO timings from 6:30 to 12 till midnight and 4 a.m. to 9. So if you want to place any of the aftermarket orders, you select an AMO from here and then go on to place an aftermarket order. Aftermarket orders are not supported for OCO and CO because OCO and CO, the limits are defined, or the limits of risk management are defined by the risk based on the real LTP. That's the reason we are not currently supporting OCO and CO for AMOs. But for AMO, if you wish to place a normal intraday or a delivery order, then definitely we do support it. So you just click an AMO and place it during the times that I've mentioned. So this is how you place AMO as well. So we just covered how to about watch list, how to create a watch list, how to add scripts in a watch list. Then we have something called as indices. So we have a different view for indices, such as a Nifty 50 or Bang 50 or a Sensex. So if I want to know more about indices, so we have added it separately in indices. If you want to search indices, you can just search the way we did. So I just input Sensex and sorry Sensex, and you can just add this, come back and you'll see Sensex added here. You can click on this particular script and this will show you some more details. If you want to do an analysis of the charts, then definitely you can go and you can just move your rotate your particular device and you'll be able to see that. Then this is the open high low close that you're able to see, and this is Nifty 50, the index. If you can see NSC index written over here, then this is a 52-week high low, open high low close that you can see. So this is that's about the indices. Then we have something related to balance. So balance is the screen where you can view your existing balance that you have. You can add and withdraw funds as well. So total margin meaning whatever total margin you have, considering what if you have done any pain as well. So even that gets added to that. M2M meaning whatever losses I have done, that gets added into M2M. Margin use meaning whatever amount has been blocked at my end. If I've taken any positions, if the amount is blocked, then you will see this as a positive figure. If there's any margin released of any positions such as a holdings, or if you had bought any options before and you're selling that, then you might be able to see this particular position in negative. That means a margin has been released in your account and your total margin balance will increase actually. But the main important thing you need to view is this available margin. So available margin is nothing but your net margin. So basically total margin minus margin use gives you this particular figure. So when you're trying to take a position, so always check your available margin. This is the figure that you want to refer to, because this is going to give you the exact indication that why your orders might be rejected because of margin. So this is something that you need to focus on. Then if you want to do any of the panes, then we can just click on the add button, and after inputting the add button, you just need to input the amount. Say in this case I'm going to add 10,000, and this is the current balance it will show you. Click on the add button and this will show you the page. So I have two banks as of now. So if you have any of the banks linked with Atom, so we support like 25 to 28 banks in Atom. So if your bank account is among those banks, so you can process your direct paying from the app itself. So once you click on the next button, it will take me to the browser page, and from there it will open your internet banking page. You can process the payments, and within 30 seconds your balance will start reflecting over here. By any chance, if you are not your bank is not among Atom, then you need to process an NEFT. So that is how you transfer funds. That's you transfer funds from Upstox. Then we have a withdraw option as well. So once you click on the withdraw option, it will take you to the web browser of Keystone. So that will be integrated soon. We are working on a functionality to make it in app so that you don't be redirected to the browser. It will be done internally. So even that will be available soon. Now there is something called as notifications. So whatever trades I have done, I get notifications for that. So this is basically a summary of all what I have done in a day. So this is what I am able to see. So this is something, if you want to see what activities you did in terms of placing an order, modifying it, then you'll definitely see it. So yeah. So coming back to this particular field, we also have if you're trading on any of the equities, then you'll be able to see news as well. So news is something this news is related to that particular stock. You won't be able to see for futures and options, but for equities, when you trade for equities, it will show you the news column. So if you want to stay on top of any of the important news related to that particular stock, you can definitely open uh, the view from here. So I'll just start it again. So this is ICICI Bank. I clicked on this. I will be able to see three tabs. So the third tab is news. So this news tab will show you the news related to that particular stock. If you just click on this particular news, this will expand and show you the in detail view of that particular news. So this is how you refer to a news. Now, getting to the more important feature that we are currently, which is under testing, and it will be released in a week, which is price alerts. So this is nothing but a price alert. So you can set a price alert from this screen as well from a stock detail view. So you go to a stock, you click on this particular icon which shows you a clock kind of an icon. You just click on this. This opens up a view which which will ask you to input some of your parameters. So this will show you a price. Currently we are supporting alerts only based on LTP, that is your last traded price. It will ask you for your parameters, so it whether your price, your LTP should be greater than or equal to or less than or equal to. So if I select lesser than equal to, and I input a price say like 300, and this is a GTT order. That way, that means it will stay till the time it is not going to trigger. So if you set some alert now and you just keep it, it is not going to get cleared at the end of the day. It will only get cleared the time when you remove it or when that gets triggered. So it is called a GTT. That means good till triggered. Then we also give you an option to add notes. So you can input your notes like buy when it triggers, and there's a limit of 140 characters. So you just click on the done button and you have added a note as well. You can edit it and delete the note as well. You click on the set alert button, and yes, so the parameter that I had set, that was like if it's lesser than 300, the current price was 237, and the parameter is like if it is lesser than 300 then I should get an alert. So I got an alert immediately then and there itself because it was lesser than 300. But the important thing about this particular price alert is we have added a buy and a sell button as well. So this will make your use more easier. So by any chance if you wish to take a position, then you can click on buy or a sell button. If you don't wish to take a position, you want to check some of the other things, you can just click on the OK button and it is going to close it. But as of now I will show you how a buy or a sell button works. So by any chance you wanted to sell this particular order, so you can just click on sell. It will take you to the sell order entry and you can just place an order from here itself. So we have just simplified it in this particular app. And this happens when you are on the app, you have got a notification. But when the app is minimized, or even it is if it is logged out, you get a notification on your particular application. But the only thing required is that your mobile data or your Wi-Fi should be on during that time, because currently we are not supporting price alerts through SMS or an email notification. It is linked to an in-app notification, the way you use any of your social media devices for notifications. So as and how you get news notifications or a basic messaging, something like a WhatsApp messaging, so that kind of a notification you'll be getting in app. So for that your mobile data or your Wi-Fi should be connected, only then you'll be getting these notifications when you are logged out of the application. So one more alternative of setting an alert is this. So in this, if you see I want to set an alert based on Reliance. So not about Reliance, what if I want to place something on an index like a Nifty 50. So I'll go on the index, I'll write Nifty 50 over here. So this is Nifty 50. So this is a set alert button. I'll just click on this. This is Nifty 50. I just what if I place it if it is lesser than equal to the price? I don't want to trigger it now, so I'll place it at 7,300. So I'll just place it. So this is I have placed and it is still in open. This is how it will show. So once the price falls up to 7,300, this is going to trigger me and give me a notification. So if I wish to edit it by any chance, you can click on the edit button. You can modify the parameters. If you don't want that particular alert, you want to just remove it, you can click on the delete button and that gets removed. So this is how a price alert works, and this we hope this will be very helpful to you. You have any suggestions related to price alert, because it's a new feature that we are launching, definitely let us know and we'll try to work on that. So this is how you use an Android application. Then we have something called as a market status. So this is the UAT market that is on as of now, so that's the reason this is showing like this. So if in a live market, if it shows closed, that means the market is closed. If it's open, that means it is open. If it's in pre-market, you'll see it as pre-market. So currently it is showing me the UAT market statuses. And this is settings, the last option. So you have something called as push notifications. So push notification is something very important. Important in a sense like, think about this, that you have placed an order and it is still in open. You have closed your application and your order gets traded at that during time, at that particular time. So you will get an in-app notification if your mobile data or an Wi-Fi is on, and it will show that that particular order has got traded. So this push notification is going to help you. By any chance, if you don't want that notifications, you can just turn that off. But the benefit that you'll be getting with push notification is that you'll be always be updated with your trades, even 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 if it's a price alert. Even if it's a price alert, you'll be getting those notifications. So push notification will become important at that particular time. So this will always keep you on top of all your trades. Then we have this watch list. If anybody doesn't want to view indices on a header, then you can just turn this off and I'll show you how it looks. So you can click on this. So you can see we had a header over here of Sensex and Nifty that has just been disappeared because I had switched off that. If you want a bigger view, if you don't want those indicators, then you can just turn it off. So I'll just show you. I'll just on now. So I'll be able to see it now. So this is how you can make that setting. Then we have a help guide. If you this is all about the platform details that you have. We have a help guide if you want to refer to some of the help features. So this is a help guide that we have. So you can refer to this help guide. This has an index as well. So you can just click on that particular subject and it will take you there. So once you click the back button, it will bring to this particular page. If you wish to change the password, you can change it from here. So this is a change password screen and you can change your password here. So this is the Android application that we have currently available. We are trying to add features every 15 days. We want to give a release every 15 days with whatever new we have. And whenever we have a webinar, we will send you some notifications on your email ID, so you can just log into the webinar. And regarding to this particular sessions, if you have any questions, you can definitely post that in the chat and we will be answering you. And most of the things that if most of the important thing is that you want to see any of the features that you might feel is important for your trading style, you can definitely let us know. We will definitely take that forward and get it implemented. uh, we cannot tell you the timelines as of now, we cannot commit, but definitely you can just let us know. Also let us know your details so that we can contact you if there's anything that is required from our end we need to clarify. So that is going to help us. So you can just go on to this webinar. You can just this webinar will be available on this particular link itself. So even if after coming, if you're visiting after 2-3 days, if you want to check this webinar again, it will be available on this same link. So you can just go and check the link again. So do let us know if you have any problems, any suggestions regarding the software. And thanks for viewing this particular webinar. Thank you.